Alright, this is Bobbee Browne from his bedroom for the first ever Bobbee's Beatdown. Trev, you're not going to do any intro music or anything? Alright, it's alright, we'll cut it in now!
Bobbee's Beatdown, Bobbee's Beatdown. Bobbee's Beatdown.
Alright, this is Bobbee Browne from his bedroom for the first ever Bobbee's Beatdown. Bobbee's Beatdown, Bobbee's Beatdown, Bobbee's Beatdown. Big fish, little fish, Bobbee's Beatdown. In his bedroom, in his bed, Bob Marley's on the wall, Bobbee's Beatdown. Spliffs. Alright, so we was gonna do a beatdown on New Year's Day, but Trev and I, we was so pleased. But we decided to watch Lord of the Rings instead, because that shit's 10 hours long. And we decided that Gandalf is a right proper Tolkien toker. Yeah, he just spliffing all the time, but instead of smoking one of these beauties, he's smoking one of them beauties, mate. Them beauties, oh fuck. One of them beauties, mate, yeah. He was fucking toking. And he thought there were a load of little creatures, yeah, called hobbits. And he was just spinning out, man. Anyway, I think this is time for the first section of tonight's show. Or today's show. Or this evening's show, depending, I don't know where you're watching it. China, flipping Fiji, I don't know. Anyway, this is called Bobbee's Blaze. Alright mate, so I'm going to show you now what I'm seeing from this weed, yeah? It's called Depardieu's pubes, mate, and this is what's going on in my mind. Safe, mate. Isn't it crazy? Isn't it crazy? What's that doing there? What's that doing there? Fucking hell. Trev wouldn't even think of that. It's fucking brilliant. What's this shape? What's that shape? What's that movement? Fucking Depardieu's pubes, mate. In my head. Yeah, mate. Do you know what, yeah? I got this fucking hoodie for Christmas, yeah, from my mum. It says Versace on it, but I think she went to the market and got a knockoff because it's already got an hole in the thumb. Fucking shit, mate. Whoa, Depardieu's pubes have made me well stoned, mate. He is well stoned, mate. I'm going to put this down for later and have a sip of this beer. I won't tell you what fucking brand it is though, because I could get sacked from my own show. So yeah, what else did I do over Christmas? Well, I'll tell you what I did over Christmas. I used my head, yeah? And I did some reading of some books, yeah? And I ain't even talking about those electronic things that they call swindles. Kindles. That's it, fucking Kindle eggs, yeah. I ain't got one of those Kindle eggs. I read actual books, yeah? So let's see what Bobbee read over Christmas in Bobbee's books, Bobbee's books, Bobbee's books, yeah mate, Bobbee's books. Have a drink of beer before the books bit. Fucking brilliant. So, I'm going to pull out 2 books that I read over Christmas, yeah? Under my sheets. What have I got under my sheets? It's a fucking Dalai Lama! Fucking Little Books of Wisdom by Dalai Lama. Which kind of makes sense, because if he didn't write his own little book, then who would write his? It would be Little Books of Wisdom. The Dalai Lama's Little Books of Wisdom by John Prescott. That wouldn't fucking work, would it? I don't even know who John Prescott is, but I know he's a main. Right. I'm going to read you just to show you how good this book is, yeah? Alright, you ready? I'm not doing some Russell Brand shit, yeah? I'm not going, oh yeah, I'm so trendy and I'm reading yoga things. I'm just telling you about the book, yeah? Because that's part of the segment and things. Segment and things. How the fuck does this work? Segment and things, mate. Right. That's quite nice for the Dalai Lama book, isn't it? Little books of wisdom. Alright. Compassion is the most wonderful and precious thing. When we talk about compassion, it is encouraging to note that basic human nature, I believe, compassionate and gentle. There closeth the lesson of Dalai Lama. Right. What was the other book I read, you ask me? Oh, right, well, I looked at this picture of this author and I thought, I want to smack that, I want to tap that, I want to tap that girl. And then it said, girl on the train, mate. And I thought, fuck yeah, this is my kind of book. Because, like, I thought even if the book's shit, that author, yeah, she is well fit, mate. Look at that, Trev. Look, oh, Trev, zoom in, Trev. Start wanking, Trev, you zoomed in? Oh, he fucking calls me unprofessional. Right, we zoomed in on the fit girl, Paula Hawkins, yeah? Paula Hawkins, yeah? Paula Hawkins, yeah? Paula Hawkins, yeah? Hawkins, mate. Paula Hawkins, mates. Hawkins. Right, so, this book, yeah, like, I don't really know what happened, but like, and then everyone started reading it, like, on the beach, in the snooker, in class. It was fucking wicked, mate. Oh, fucking hell, so pleased. Right, this book was well difficult, I am telling you, right? Because it's like written in all these characters' heads, yeah? So you got one guy like, oh mate, I went to the gym and then I came back and my wife weren't there, fucking hell. And then there was this woman who's like a fucking drunken bitch and she was like gagging for sex all the time and she was like, I don't remember anything apart from being on this train. And then like this other girl's all like, oh, I just want to have a nice job and a baby. And it's just so fucking weird, mate. And it's so difficult because you've got like at least two characters in it to keep on top of, right? You've got Rachel, Megan, and Anna. So you've got these three bitches, yeah, and they're writing from their heads about what is going on, and it's like fucking insane. So yeah, it was a bit difficult, and I had to like, I haven't got it with me, but I've got like this notepad, like keeping, almost like playing Cluedo or something, like trying to keep tabs of who was doing what. But like the ending was well shocking and I did not see it coming. Like, I haven't been more surprised by a twist in something since Fight Club. That is my review. Right, and it's going to be made into a film this year with Anne Hathaway! Catwoman. Sake. Alright, I'm on the train. I'm in the book. I'm like drinking gin and tonic. But in this, I'm like smoking the blaze, yeah? Oh. I hate my job. I've got to go on this train to a job that doesn't actually exist because I'm weird. Oh, fuck, there's some people in an house which I used to live in and they're all like happy and I'm not. Fucking, I might piss myself because I'm so drunk, mate. Drunk. Yeah, mate. Fucking, what's that on the road? Ah, shit, it's some clues. Better get off the train now. Right, so we're going to compare the two books now. I hid it again, I don't know why. Comparing these two books, one of them is quite small and square. The other one is quite tall and rectangle. So, one of them's yellow, one of them's black. One of them has got fucking Dalai Lama's face on it, the other one hasn't. So I'm going to give it to Dalai Lama, because his face is on this book, but his face on this book, just some shadow. And that concludes Bobbee's books, going back under the quilt, mate. So fucking cool. My next segment is called Bobbee's Bell End. I know what you're thinking. You think I'm going to get my bell end out, don't you? But I ain't. That's just for the pussy. and the ladies who bounce on it, mate. Yeah. No.
Don't you wish your bellend was hot like me?
So, this segment is Bobbie's bellend, Bobbie's bellend, Bobbie's bellend, but not his actual bellend, I mean someone who is an actual idiot bellend. Right, so, I am calling out to Donald Trumpenstein. You know that guy who's a bit like the guy in Back to the Future 2, but real, yeah? He is a fucking wanker, mate. Fucking wanker. It was bad enough, yeah, that he's being all racist and all like, I hate the Starbucks cups and like, I've got this weird nasty rat on my head, yeah? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that fucking nasty rat on his head? It's gonna crawl off his head into his butt.
It's a catastrophe.
Fucking hell, mate. Nah, the worst thing he did this week, he dissed Samuel L. motherfucking Jackson, mate.
Motherfucker.
I know, mate. Who fucking does that? No one disses Samuel L. Jackson. I reckon he's just like well jealous of Samuel L. because he was like the president in that shit film. What the fuck was it called? Big Game. Yeah, Big Game, yeah? And Samuel L. Jackson was the president and doing a real good job. And Donald Trump was like, nah, mate. Nah, mate. I want to be the president. So he's like, do you know what he said about Samuel L. Jackson? Yeah, he said, he's boring.
Motherfucker.
What the fuck? I want to go around to Donald Trump's house, yeah, and say, you will say my name is Bobbee Browne when I lay my vengeance upon thee. Bra, 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 bra. Toupee off the floor, blood on it. Bra, 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 bra.
Motherfucker.
Ex-Trump, yeah? Stay the fuck away from fucking Samuel Jackson. He's like, I've had it with these motherfucking Trumps in this motherfucking government, mate. Me too. Respect, Samuel L. You ain't boring. You is a fly guy, mate. Fly guy, mate.
You're a smart motherfucker, that's right.
And that concludes Bobbie's Bellend. Bobbie's Bellend, Bobbie's Bellend. What is actual bellend? Just someone who's been a dickhead. Now, we're going to talk about something that is very close to my art, yeah? We're going to move into a segment called Bobbie's Beauties. Bobbie's Beauties. Bobbie's Beauties. Yeah, I'm going to put my dick in the mouth of Bobbie. Bobbie's Beauties. Right, so I've got like 3 chicks that I think are beauties. I'm going to put them in like ranking order, yeah? So first of all, my first beauty, I haven't got a picture of her because like she's got these weird privacy settings on her Facebook, yeah? But I'm going to give her a shout out because she's called Lindsay. Lindsay, if you're watching, you is fit, and I fucking love the way you wore that dress last year where it was like, is it blue? Is it white? I don't fucking know, Lindsay, but I want to see it off on my floor and with me tapping your fucking pussy, mate. Tapping that pussy. Lindsay, Lindsay. Fucking hell. Lindsay, call me, yeah? 1-800 Bobbee Browne. It worked, I promise you. I got tapped up with an American phone, yeah? American phone. Hey, it's fly, Lindsay. I want to grab your blonde hair and tap you, Lindsay! Fucking... Lindsay, you get a ting as well. Because I want to tap that ting. Right. My second shout out for this year, I guess. Because, like, it was the new Celebrity Big Brother, yeah? And I was, like, reading on The Independent that they really scrapped the barrel for this one, yeah? But, like, I didn't think so because they had Daniela, Where's My Nose Westbrook on there. Well, you know what, mate? She has got a nose now and she's got a pair of tits that I want to put my dick between. Daniela! Daniela! Fucking, she looks fit for a pig, mate. I mean that in like a nice way. She's got quite a scrunchy face, yeah? But I guess she's got quite a scrunchy face because she like did all those drugs in her mouth and her nose, yeah? Anyway, Daniela, for like a 60-year-old, you is fit, mate. I want to tap you, Daniela, in your mouth. God, Danielle Westbrook, respect to you and your marvellous tits. And I hope you win that Celebrity Big Brother, yeah? This is what Daniela Westbrook looks like, by the way. Trev, you got that?
Yeah, mate.
Looks like she's in my room, doesn't it?
Go up my nose, mate.
Daniela! Fucking fit. Daniela! Before Christmas, me and my mates, we went to Madame Two Swords, yeah? And we like met loads of people like Kanye and Deanne Solo. My favourite, yeah, was that Helen Mirrem bitch, yeah? She was wearing some tight lace that was like caressing her wrinkly body, yeah? And I put my hand on that fucking enormous, what do I even want to call it? It's not a butt, it's not an ass, it's magnificent peach. I put my fucking hand on that magnificent peach, yeah? And I was just had a fucking boner for the whole day after that. So shout out to Helen Mirrem, yeah? Fittest granny in the fucking world. The only granny that I want to put my dick between her tits. Fucking Helen Mirrem. Helen. Oh yes. Oh Bobbee, you're so nice. I don't think I'd want you to be my grandson because that'd be weird. But I would like you in me. Yes, Helen. And that concludes Bobbee's Bitches. Nah, mate. Bobbee's Beauties. Ha. Tricked you, mate. Yeah, mate. Safe. Beer break. Alright, Daniela, I'm putting you in Bobbee's bank for later. Yeah, Daniela in the bank. This is Bobbee's Blaze Part 2, yeah? About my Blaze dealings over Christmas, yeah? I went over to America, yeah? Over Christmas. I thought, I'll go visit James Corden, yeah? Because he's a big client, yeah? He gets like $3,000 a weed. And like, what I found out was, not only is he like bigger like a fucking heifer boar, yeah? But now he's bigger like... So I'm going to hold this microphone when I'm telling my showbiz stories, yeah? But now he's like fucking celebrity status big, yeah? So like, I walked over to his house, like this, and like, knocked on his big door. I'm like, you alright, James? How's it going? And he's like, hey, Bobbee Browne! Oh, what are you doing here? And I'm like, mate, I've come to like chill out, maybe you can buy some weed off me. He's like, alright then, come on in, mate. I want some little munchies. And I'm like, maybe I haven't even smoked yet. Oh, well, I've got munchies anyway because I'm a fat bastard, mate. Yeah, so I went into his house and he's like world famous and he's hanging out with Naomi Campbell. What the fuck is that about, mate? What the fuck? Anyway, so she's all like, oh, Bobbee, I haven't seen you for ages. I'm like, I know, I haven't seen you for ages either. Why are you hanging out with James Corden? Oh, because like, he's so popular. What the fuck, mate? America! You like Donald Trump, you like James Corden. What are you gonna like next, mate? What are you gonna like? When's the madness gonna stop, mate? When's it gonna stop? Fucking hell, mate. Anyway, so he whited again in front of Naomi Campbell, right? And he threw up in her tits. I don't know. Fucking disgusting. There she was getting all sexy with James Corden. And he just goes like, oh, what are you? And she's like, oh no, I've got vomit in my boobs. Like that, fucking vomit in my boobs, mate. What the fuck is that about? Oh, James, you vomited in my boobs again, you wanker. Oh no. Right, well I'm going to go now, Bobbee. I'm going to suck you off first. And I'm like, no, Naomi, don't worry about it, love. Lost my track. Basically, Naomi Campbell wanted my dick in her mouth whilst James Corden was lying there with 6 round trousers. Fucking really her tits, that's it. You know what I mean? This is weird. Hollywood is weird. You like James Corden now. I just got home and I went home like within 15 minutes, yeah? I don't remember because I was like Blaze, but I think if I got in like a private jet or something. Anyway, that concludes Bobbie's Blaze Part 2. Right, so I'm going to do Bobbie's Blu-ray. Bobbie's Blu-ray. It's a disc that you put in the computer and play stuff. Blu-ray films. Remember that at Christmas, mate? Give us a clue. Films. Right. So, in this segment, I'm going to compare Blu-rays, yeah? Like new, like DVD releases, but like Blu-ray. And I've got two, right? So, the first one I'm going to talk about is this one. It's called Dallas Buyers Club, yeah? And it's got Matthew McConaughey, and right, Jennifer Garner and Jared Leto. And it was quite a sad film because it was about how like right, his character who was called Ron Woodruff, and he was like fucking about and shagging and stuff, and he was like the man, and he was like really skinny. I'll show you a picture of him. He's like really skinny, yeah, but like in the movie he gets the HIV thing and he gets all sick, and then he meets up with one of them transgender people, not transginger like me, and him in this transgender T-Rex loving person like give all these drugs to people to try and make them feel better. And like I didn't find it funny at all, right? Because like I've seen that Matthew guy on things and he's always like really happy and he's like, oh, alright, and I'm like, alright, I'm Matthew, and he's like been in some sick stuff before, but it's like he didn't make me laugh. Once he was all like, oh, I'm really sick all the time, and like that Jared Leto from that emo band that cries a lot, he was like, oh, I'm a lady or am I a man, I don't really know, and it was all like a bit like you had to like it because it had like real issues, yeah. But like, it was a bit boring. And it's like, how long is it? Like 116 minutes, yeah? Like, Predator is like a perfect film. That's only 90. And that's got stuff in it, yeah? But anyway, it's like, it won Oscars and stuff, so I guess it's alright. And it's one of the only DVDs I own. Right. Second Blu-ray, Xmen Days of Future Past. Right, so like, this is slightly different, yeah, because it's got like J-Law, and she's like trying to be a sexy woman in it. So instead of like that Jared Leto trying to be a woman, which is a bit more difficult than trying to be a sexy woman, like they should have just cast a sexy woman, because like, you know this Mystique character, yeah? Like, I remember the first X-Men films, and she was like a sexy blue slinky thing that I wanted to like tap all them scales, yeah? I wanted to get like jizz all over them scales, yeah? But like this Jennifer Lawrence, like, I don't really know what the appeal is, yeah? Because she's just like, oh look, I pout and I've got these tits. Don't get me wrong, I'd fucking tap that, but she ain't the first one, is she, eh? Anyway, this film is wicked. Right, it's got like all the people you like in it, like Magnetic Gandalf and Boldy X, and it's got Australian Wolverine, Hugh Jackman. Yeah, it's got him, and it's got that Scottish guy who was in that film about that king who wanted to be Scottish, and it's also got Michael Bender. Bender, no, he's a fast bender, so that's a bit different, yeah. And it's got Ali Berry. It's a bit like a big wank fest, really, because it's also got like Ellen Page, a little bit of Ellen Page, but yeah. So like, I don't really want to spoil the plot because it's quite difficult to follow, but it's like really good. And like, I think this should have won like an Oscar. It had Dinklage in it, mate. Fucking Dinklage. He is like the best dwarf ever, apart from Warwick Davis, who's like my main man. But Peter Dinklage as like a proper dwarf name, so I like well respect him, because like it's so good. And he's like so funny, and he's like so talented, and like you really believe he's a dwarf in all of his films. It's well good. Oh yeah, and it's also got that American Horror Story guy, who like, I really like him, Evan Peters, but like, in this new series of American Horror Story, he's like Mordecai gone wrong. You know that fucking Johnny Depp where he's like, hey, I've got a pencil moustache and a rod in my ass. Well, like, Evan Peters, sort it out. Stop being Mordecai in a horror setting, yeah? But in this, he was wicked, so I passed it. Right, so, I'm going to compare my two Blu-rays, right? Dallas Buyers Club, Xmen Days of Future Past. This one's got a nice cardboard sleeve. This one's just got some wrapping. This one hasn't got any stars on it. Oh yeah, it has. Fantastic, says Empire. Triumph, says Metro. The Times and Alex Zane haven't given it a quote, but Zoo magazine said best X-Men ever. I don't know if they mean like the best selection of X-Men or the best film. I don't know. But Glamour magazine gave this 5 out of 5, yeah? And so did the Daily Mail. So that means that one's shit. So this one is the winner because the Daily Mail didn't write a review of it, unless they did secretly inside. Nah, mate, no secret Daily Mail review. X-Men, Days of Future Past, not reviewed by racists, yeah? And that concludes Bobbee's Blu-ray, Bobbee's Blu-ray. Which one shall he watch every day? He watches them alternately. Fucking mate, going there with Dalai Lama. Right, now, we're down to the final segment. And it's called Bobbee's Beats. Bobbee's Beats. Bobbee's Beats. Right, so I'm going to keep this short and sweet, but just before Christmas, yeah, Tiger Mendoza, my boys and girls sometimes, and like Half Decent, who's my main man, Half Decent, they released this song called Thin Ice, yeah, and it's fucking wicked. Like, Half Decent, he rhymes a lot of words in this song. It's fucking insane, mate. He rhymes Maxine. How difficult is that, right? And like, but he also does like some really fast bits which are like really true, and they're like so eloquent, and he's just so soulful, not in like a Marvin Gaye way, but he's like, it speaks from the heart, yeah? And like Tiger Mendoza's production on it, it's like quite churchy, but quite electronic churchy in like this really cool way. And like me and Trebs was dancing to it, like on the slow dance, not like we were having a slow dance, but when we were like chilling down from our blaze, yeah. And we was just like, this is a sick beat, man. Right, so you can get Thin Ice on the Tiger Mendoza's Bandcamp and like on SoundCloud, and you can like pay what you like for it. It's fucking wicked, yeah? Because like I tried to pay for the single from this person the other day, and it cost like £3. £3. I like to have the option when I'm buying a single, don't you? Pay what you like. Remember when Radiohead did that? When they did that, that album, was it that album, Trav? Or was it the one that went, Skins? Yeah. So it's a bit like that. So yeah, Half Decent, Tiger Mendoza. I've been listening to them in this very bedroom. Not like they've actually been here, I've just had it on. See? Bobbee's Beats, Bobbee's Beats, Bobbee's Beats. He chooses the best beats ever. Alright. So right, I'm going to wrap this up now. As it's the new year, I was going to do this on New Year's Day, but like I said, I watched those Lord of the Rings things. But like, I got a New Year's resolution. And that is, don't wank so much. you're only gonna just like, you're just gonna be wanking all day. Like, I just end up like spending 50% of my week wanking because it's always like, all right, mate, let's have some fun. And then I don't like go out or I don't like do the washing up. And my mum's like, oh, Bobbee, come and do the washing up. I'm like, I'm wanking, mum, fucking hell, let me finish. And like, she's just well fucking cross about it. So like, I'm gonna like stop wanking as much and maybe whack, or I can like maybe light a candle instead and say something nice about someone instead, and maybe then I won't have to wank as much. Right, and things to be happy for. I'm happy that this year men and women can feel like if they want to be the other one, like if they want to be a woman or a man, they can just do it, mate. I don't care, you shouldn't care. Transgender, transginger, it's for life, yeah? Fucking don't mess with it. It's happening and you should deal with it, yeah? I'm happy for transgender, transsexual. Someone told me about this thing called gender fluid, which I don't really get, yeah? So if you know what gender fluid is,
I think it's like jizz, mate.
they want to be jizz. Fucking hell. Alright, I might have to draw a line that you will like regress into the jizz state of life before even like when you're with an egg or whatever. Alright. Okay. I might have to be happy about gender fluid another time. Alright. I am signing off. Bye bye from Bobbee's beatdown in his bedroom. Bye! Mate.
Bobbie's beatdown for review. Bobbie's beatdown. Bobbie's beatdown.